Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Call all Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, Shem Rakahakwadash. Of course, once again, double honors go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations also go out to the fellow Achaemenid out there on the highways and byways, pushing the truth across four corners of this earth while time allows us to do so. Alright, this is Naaman, of course, with the DC Camp, branch of Great Millstone, back for another video. And yeah, getting this word out because hey, time grows short if you're paying attention to these prophecies with just popping off the pages. All right, time indeed is short. And then you have this guy here who, in my opinion, was just brought in to just crash this whole thing. So, I mean, I saw a report about what they're trying to charge China. That is utterly ridiculous. And this is something like a child might dream up. Charging them $50 a ton or something like that. You know how much cargo is on those ships? And I think it's 50 million a year per ship. You know the Chinese just gonna say fuck you. So for all of you, this is what Jamie Dimon meant when he said all hell's gonna break loose in 60 days, because it's gonna be around that time that there's nothing coming over from China. You know how much shit America receives from China in goods? So if they're gonna say fuck you, which they did in a speech more or less, say that, well, we can take our business elsewhere, we don't need you. Japan is like, fuck you too. I mean, this man, also, I was talking about Japan, damn it, where they used to get their chips, they've said fuck you. I think it was Nvidia. Um, so, I mean, everybody's saying fuck America, you know. And again, prophecies. What does Revelation uh, 17 verses 15 and 16 say about they shall hate the whore and burn her with fire? What do you think this is leading up to? America is isolating itself on purpose, and that's these elites, all right, saying pull the plug. And this guy that you were so anxious, some of you, a lot of you, were so anxious to get in because you were so tired of those bumbling idiots in the Democratic Party, those, you know, those that were for they and them. Did you ever think that was a strategy in and of itself? They're all in this together. So they bring this guy in. They actually saved his ass the last several years. He was in so much trouble. How do you think that all went away? Yes, he's got what they say, 34 convictions, something like that. And that just goes away? Who has the power to do that? These are the questions you should ask. But you can also take comfort in knowing that it didn't matter who was in that seat. The end result is going to be the same. Alright. And speaking of which, old Kamala Harris, she's going around saying, do you miss me? Just rubbing shit in. Alright. With that laugh of hers, man, it's like, to me, it's like fucking fingernails on a chalkboard. I mean, it's like the fucking Wicked Witch of the West or whatever. You know, damn. It's just evil. But in any case, here's your president. This was his message for the day was, you know, that that you know, to worship Astarte, you know, that goddess, fertility goddess. Or they call it Easter. All right. So let's see what your president, what message he had uh, for America and the world on this supposed holy day. Here we go. Why don't you just click your heels? Picked up where his daddy left off, huh? Just tell him, you know, the uh, preacher to the elite, to the powerful, you know, especially here in America. You know, it's all just wicked. You know, Billy Graham. Which presidents? I know Nixon. Was he in there with Johnson? I don't know how far he goes back, but as far as dealing with directly, you know, with presidents, for Nixon for sure. But anyway, back to the video. No, the Israelites. The Israelites, both there and those scattered abroad. The Israelites, not all mankind. Damn. To see the thing what they're trying to, that's why they don't deal in prophecy, all right? Because this dealt with lineage by right of ancestry, all right? When you get into the Abrahamic and later the Davidic covenants, all right? That is by ancestry, all right? A lineage, not all mankind, as they try to imply and gaslight people into believing. All right, so wow, you just trust me. This is an honor and a privilege. All right, to have the Holy Spirit working with you, and that you can see through this bullshit. All right, back to the video. That's Yahweh Shah, not Jesus. And the count is wrong too. Friday to Sunday. Come on now. For the Israelites. Something else that's contrary to what? Oh crap, what did I do? Salaki. Salaki, 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 Salaki. Let me try to pick up where I left off. Oh boy. No, no, no. Oh boy. Let's get, everybody forgets Acts, right? Acts, first chapter. What did he say? Oh boy. Let's just start at the top. It says, Acts chapter 1, verse 1 says, the former treaties have I made, O Theophilus, of all that is as began both to do and teach until the day in which he was taken up. After that he, through the Holy Spirit, had given commandments unto the apostles whom he had chosen, to whom also he shewed himself alive after his passion, meaning his suffering. All right, they have a play in my state every year called the Passion Play. All right, went there, I think it was ninth grade, and got called all kinds of niggers. All right, anyway, by many infallible proofs being seen of them 40 days, and speaking of the things pertaining to the kingdom of the Most High. Now, did he appear to everybody on the planet, or was it just to the Israelites? Let's keep going. And being assembled together with them, commanded them that they should not depart from Jerusalem, but wait for the promise of the Father, which faith ye have heard of me. For John truly baptized with water, but ye shall be baptized with the Holy Spirit not many days hence. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to who? The whole world, or what? Israel, right? So where is this everybody? All right. What the hell does? Look at here. Again, the Davidic covenant. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. What? Between northern and southern kingdoms of Israel. Duh. All right. And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father had put in his own power. For ye shall receive power after that the Holy Spirit is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria, where the northern kingdom, and unto the uttermost parts of the earth, where they were scattered amongst the heathen nations. And they themselves, since they were amongst the heathen, they will be known as Gentiles. because a lot of them adopted the ways of the Gentiles where they were scattered. James 1 and 1, right? Let's get it. Not for everybody on the earth. It's cosmos, not oikoumene, which that would mean everyone on earth, but it's not oikoumene, the Greek word for world. All right, James 1 and 1. James, a servant of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and of the Lord, of the Most High Yahweh and the Lord, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. Greeting. Why? Because of the curses that were put upon us. All right? We were scattered to all the nations. Back to the video. No, no. But you're not going to get it no matter what you want. I mean, the ability for people like this to just lie, just effortlessly. And, but you're dealing with a whole nation like this. All right? Proof of that is this thing that I've been focused on for the last week, and that's that uh, Carmela Anthony case down in Texas. All right. How, I'm not going to even go into that, but let's continue on. Oh my God. Is it any wonder why they selected this guy to bring this place down? Man. Oh boy, he pulled a fast one on you idiots out there. I tell you that. It's a beautiful thing to me, personally. I love, I love it. I love where this is going. Yet the Israelites continue to get fucked over. How about that? The original and only true Christians are the Israelites. The nation of Israel. Hmm. And yet, showing true to form, you just sit back and let these rats just slaughter people over, in order to protect that lie. Wow. The only common denominator of all the bullshit that's going on is them folks over there in that region. Hmm. yet they don't know shit. Dumb as a sack of rocks. All right, that's why people overseas make mockery, and rightfully so, of dumbass Americans. I mean, you want to talk about indoctrination? All the shit you find out you learn in these indoctrination centers that they call schools is bullshit. It's lies. As someone used to say, lies and bullshit. You know. So you know what that means. You're gonna leave it up to the state, no federal oversight, so they can teach as much bullshit as they can rationalize and try to get through. And guess what's going to happen to our history? They're trying to do away with it. You know, Habakkuk, second chapter, right? Shameful spewing on their glory. That's why they're doing this. Oh boy. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, that's your God. But that's coming to an end. Yeah, good. I didn't want to hear that anyway. So there you go. There's your boy. All right, DJ Trump. Oh boy, this place is done. It is over. It is over. All right. Hey, like I said, it was going to be short by comparison to what I usually do. Hey, uh, hey, he's the gift that keeps on giving. All right. So with that, hey, until the next video. Hey, shalom.